You did change the aid for a different one immediately, which I appreciated. I'm not really too sure if I appreciate this whole supposedly and you can't prove that. Are you suggesting that if any of your aid steals from me, I'm supposed to eat that cost? Is that what it is? Let me explain this because I don't think I explained properly. This is my fault for not explaining properly. My birthday is the 8th of December. I was scheduled for a surgery at 6:30 in the morning on the 9th. So my mom, in her old lady wisdom, decided not to celebrate my birthday on my birthday. My mom came here on Thursday, the 4th, handed me two cards. One of them had 20 for Christmas and one had 20 for birthday on a Thursday. Days before, I'm not finished talking. Can I finish? So this is days before I'm supposed to have surgery. The nature of the surgery was a hernia, which means I cannot even go down the stairs. I cannot pick up grocery bags. I cannot do a damn thing. So when you have a hernia and it needs to be operated on, you are not like chasing after home health aides that steal your stuff. Okay? The Tide detergent costs $27 a bottle. I've used the same kind the whole time your agency has worked for me. Matu was my aide for 3 years. Your witness that you can ask if that's even the kind I buy is her. She's not worth with me anymore, but she's still with ABBA. Matu can at least say what kind of Tide I buy. Now, as far as the money existing, I receive it on Thursday evening. I can't possibly have spent it by Friday when Barbara came here. Barbara takes one of the 20s and the Tide, and you need proof, but I do not see you asking Matu what sort of Tide would have been here, and also asking my mother what sort of money would have been here, or asking about the hernia discharge summary about why I couldn't possibly have gone to any stores that day. I see nobody investigating anything. I see you saying I can't prove what I say, but I've had a whole month. This was Friday the 6th is when these things disappear. Today is the 26th. You have had 20 days to investigate. Did you call my mother and ask her? You're a liar. I told them on Friday the 6th. You're a liar. You're a liar. I told them on Friday the 6th all of this information, and every Friday since then. This is now, well, I want you to know that you're too late. It is now the 26th, 20 days to get a straight answer. In my culture, the country that I was born in, 20 days is irresponsible and unprofessional.
I thought there wasn't anything, that he gave us. So we can't say that he really did steal it if we have no proof.
But
That there was no.
yeah, I'm aware you changed the aid. Yes, you did. But the thing about the proof is a bottle of Tide or a $20 bill, you wouldn't be able to prove who owned. These are not like custom jewelry with your name on it. Like, how do I prove that the Tide and the $20 at her house belongs to me? Because these are not things that would have your monogram on it, ma'am. While I need surgery and I'm on painkillers from a doctor and laying in bed and all right, you know something? If taking advantage of disabled people is part of your company policy, then your service is helping disabled people with their household chores. So if
You know what I mean? It's just because she was there at that, as anybody else been in your house before that?
Thursday the 5th, my mom was here and handed me the cards with the money, and the tide already existed at that time. Now, on Monday, the 8th, when Mimi got here, she noticed that the laundry detergent was not here. My mom didn't steal it. If you're going to tell me that my mother stole the money she just handed me and the detergent, then I am going to have to call you for slander. Okay, so what are you saying? Are you saying that I stole it from myself? Because the only other one that was here was Barbara. Listen to me. For Monica, please, for a moment. You and I had this identical conversation last Friday, and you told me someone would call me back. They never did. So I just want to let you know 20 days is the end of my limit. I'm closing my case with ABBA. I don't want them ever coming to my house. I don't like the policy that if I get ripped off, then I need to wait 20 days for a callback. That is not the policy I'm willing to sign up for. You do know I wrote to the Attorney General and reported all of this. It's Medicare fraud to charge a salary to do my laundry while she does her own laundry and not do mine. When Mimi got here, there was a month worth of laundry not done. So not only is she taking my stuff, but she's not doing the things that they already paid her to do. Nobody has bothered to ask Mimi about that, though. If I'm the liar about the laundry, then why did all my friends see me wear the same bathrobe for 2 weeks? And why was there a month worth of laundry when Mimi got here? No, I'm signing out. I'm done. I no more. No more. Do not send them to my house. Do not. That is the end of the story. 20 days is more than sufficient. A professional businessman who takes care of disabled people for a living would be outraged if a disabled person was ripped off by their own employee. All I've heard is, you can't prove that. Let me investigate. You can't prove that. Let me investigate. 20 days of investigating is plenty of time, Monica.
That's you know,
Hear what she wants. What I want is that I have no more ABBA. That is the we are beyond Barbara now. We are beyond laundry detergent. We are at the closing point of the relationship. They don't have to do anything. If any more people from ABBA ever come to my door again, I'm calling the police and having them evacuated. If thieving is tolerable at your agency, I don't want your agency to come back. And Mimi never stole anything. Matu never stole anything. Matu was chronically late, but she never stole a damn thing. So I don't see why your own employee of what kind of detergent I would have bought and all that. And my mom gave me the money the day before. Where do you think I would have went and spent that money while I'm on drugs and need a surgery because of my hernia? If you're calling me like supposedly, you can't prove that. Yeah, that is an insult. Well, you can tell your entire company not to come to my house. That's it. And I want an email that says that we already had this conversation because I want to be able to prove it if the police have to evacuate anybody.
Please tell my supervisor right now, and so throughout the company, out the system, and give you that email. If that's not now that's beyond my work, that's her job. So I will let her know what you want. So you can call and you can let her know what you want. Okay.
Well, she can call back if she wants. She just can't come to my door. And I will absolutely talk to her and tell her where to stick it, where to go, and how to get there. And I'm telling every friend I ever had not to use your service. All right, goodbye.